I don't know who approved these prices, but bring that ass here now because everything is getting higher, more expensive, and it's getting harder and harder to keep up. Let's talk about it. Check this out.
Americans work so hard, but they're still broke, dude. Like, start having fun, start seeing your friends, go out, have fun. Please.
Listen, one of the worst feelings in this world is working hard and still feeling broke.
Unpopular opinion. If you're broke and you refuse to work overtime because you need your weekends, you don't have a money problem. You have a priority problem.
See how I clock in to work every day and don't sell drugs or my body? Very stupid, very broke, very dumb, very pathetic, very broke, very, very broke.
You should not be broke if you have a full-time job. I see full-blown millennials talking about they are broke with a full-time job. You are bad with money. You're just financially irresponsible. You don't know how to manage it. A lot of schools not have like an investing class.
I wonder how it would feel, um, you know, to just go and do whatever you wanted to do on a Monday in the middle of the day, like shopping, whatever. But I don't know how that feels because I have a job and I have to go back to work.
One thing that never fails to make you regret everything in your life is when you're feeling a little broke, when you're feeling like, I need to get my bag up just a little bit, or maybe you're feeling a little depressed, and you decide to pick up an extra shift at work. And for some odd reason, this shit has 100 success rate of being
The worst fucking shift you've ever worked in your entire life. For some odd reason,
work decides to give you belt to ass on a day you decide to pick up an extra shift.
that shit will make you want to call out of your next fucking shift.
But you won't, because you're broke. That's the consequence of being a bag getter, money chaser, risk taker. Yeah, Justin, can you cover my shift? Yeah, no problem.
The fuck am I saying?
Just get a roommate. Just get a roommate. I'm 31 years old. My job should pay me enough. I don't want a fucking roommate. I hate roommates. I've had terrible experiences with roommates. It's horrible. The only roommate I ever want to have is my own children or someone I'm fucking. I don't want any other fucking roommate ever in my whole life. Just have a roommate. It's, you're just shut the fuck up, Gen X. I'm so fucking over it. We shouldn't have to have roommates to afford to not live with our parents. End of fucking story.
And the one thing about being Gen Z is that we all hate working. I hate working. I hate my job. I'm only doing it because I need healthcare. If not, I would be part-time. But I freaking hate working, especially retail. I hate it. I also don't like school, so I don't want to go to college either. So, what's left? This, TikTok, influencing. Let's see if I even go anywhere with this, but I'm having fun while I'm posting, so it's okay.
You work at a job right now where you don't want to be at. Trust me, my nigga, I know. I've been there before. It may be hard working the job, putting in all them hours and grinding your ass off and saying, like, damn, I don't want to be here around these people. I don't want to go in and work. It's harder being broke. It's way harder out here being broke. I'd rather work 15 to 16 hour shifts rather than coming home and being broke every day, miserable, waking up being mad at the world. I can't get nothing in life. I can't afford shit. I can't even put gas in my car. That's how bad it is being broke. You can't move. You can't. What can you do being broke? The world revolves around money. You tell me a motherfucker who's saying, "Oh, money ain't everything." If money ain't everything, bro, live without money. Then tell me, would you stay happy if you didn't have money in your pocket?
I just went and talked to a job place about a little job. So I'm like, hey, so are y'all hiring for part-time? They're like, no, we need full-time workers. And I was about to walk off, but then I was like, okay, what's full-time over here? Because it's in a mall. It said 3 to 7. Bitch, that's 4 hours. How is that full-time? Like, imagine getting $14 for 4 hours and that being called full-time. What in the fuck? Well, you done made, let's see, you probably make about $200 a week, maybe? Man, jobs is crazy nowadays.
I understand that no matter where you live, you gotta have money. Like, this is just how the whole entire world, no matter if you in Bali or you in America, you gotta have money. You gotta make money. But I just feel like the type of energy we put behind trying to make money in America is just so much more aggressive than other places. Like, it's just so much more aggressive here, you know? It's like in other countries, you don't have to make a gazillion dollars to live a decent life, you know? Like the government, they have programs in place and they have affordable health care and they have these things. But in America, it's so aggressive to the point where, like, if you don't make enough money, you truly will suffer. There is nothing in place to help you. There is no government. The tax dollars don't go to nothing beneficial for the people.
Come on, man, hit it. Ooh, yes, sir. Thank you, Jesus. 1650. Yes, sir. I can go ahead and get them J's. And I can go ahead and book my ticket. No. Why in the hell are y'all charging me rent already? I told y'all I'll pay y'all next week. These people, y'all gonna charge me utility bills on top of the rent. Look, okay, I know I need gas, so I ain't even tripping. Existing? What the fuck does she even mean? Existing. All right, 423. I can live with that. 423, I'm cool with that. My Barlow, I told y'all I don't pay y'all the week after that. Bro, I swear to God, nobody better not call me and ask me for nothing. What the fuck I'm gonna do with $4? $4? Hello?
Yo, what up, Adrian?
What's up?
Shit, I was trying to see if you had like $4 on you. Chance on. I'll pay you back. I was trying to give me something to eat. And yeah, I'll pay you back though.
Someone said the average millennial is 36 years old and has nothing to their name, and they're living basically paycheck to paycheck with roommates in their 30s, not married, no kids because they can't afford it. And in fact, what they do have is a bunch of debt. So their future self already knows that they're going to be broke, they're going to be poor. So we're essentially in a trap that we literally cannot get out of no matter how much we work, no matter how many jobs we have. A lot of people have a full-time job during the week and then Uber on the weekends just to make some extra money. That in itself sets you up for depression. I mean, think about working and having nothing to show for it. No savings, no investments, no house, nothing. Then you have their parents, the baby boomers, who are essentially the richest generation ever, who were able to support a family on one income, educated, have a house, savings, retirement. So where's this American dream that we've heard of? It's now turned into the baby boomer dream because you can't even get better than what your parents had.
I now understand why older people retired. It's not that we don't have the ability to continue to work. It's not like our strength is tapped. It's not that any of that. We probably can still perform like a 20, 30-year-old. It's mentally. We can't deal with foolishness. We've had to deal with foolishness all of our lives. The well is drained. I can't deal anymore with foolishness. And foolishness is coming into the workforce like droves. Entitlement, laziness, lack of the ability to think outside the box. I am over it. I'm ready to retire. But my bank account, 401s, my financial story says, baby girl, get your backside strong because you in it for another 5 years. 5 fun years.
And it looks like no matter how much you work, you never will fucking have enough money. Like you going to work every day for money that you use and it's gonna run out and you gotta come back and get more. It's like you're never gonna not have enough, so you're always gonna be working. Some shit I just be like, what's the fucking purpose of it all? Sometimes I just be like, what's really the reason of why we're doing this shit? Like, but you do it because you feel like there is no other alternative. Or the other alternative is to be homeless and to not, if you homeless, you ain't got to worry about paying nothing. But then you subject to a different type of lifestyle that you don't have a clue about. That's gonna be harder. But I don't know, y'all. Like I just feel, I'm just like, damn. I see these fucking people every fucking day, all because of the sake of money. Like, and I'm never gonna have enough money.
Breaking fucking news. Buckle up, bitch. Grab your wallet because the United States of America is fucking broke. Yeah, so it's currently 2:42 in the morning. I haven't slept since finding out this information. I didn't want to share with you guys at this time, so I'm gonna ruin you guys this morning. So be prepared for that. Um, You guys let me know when you're ready to rebel. Oh, or are y'all gonna still keep working? Because the US is broke. So I'm trying to figure out if you're going to work to get paid in USD and there's no more D, are you still going to work for that company? Let's read the source. Let's read it together. The Treasury just declared the United States insolvent. Let's search. What does insolvent mean? Insolvent means unable to pay debts owed. So let's reread this title. The Treasury just declared the US unable to pay its debt. The United States of America is broke, ladies and gentlemen. The government that you live in is broke. Do you know what that means for you? You're broke as fuck. Good morning. Enjoy this piece of news as you go to work for nothing. You guys let me know when you're ready to rebel. That's ENN.
Just saw a video of a woman going to teachers in the building asking them how much do they have in their account before payday. Everyone was below $200. Some of them had master's degrees. Some of them had bachelors. This is America, but we're living in a place where the teachers that teach the children for our future, is considered not even a professional career anymore. Let me tell you, I have a bachelor's degree in business, and it is good as dirt. Go to school, get the American dream, and start your life in debt. Don't do that shit. I'm not saying don't go to school, but if you're gonna get a degree, go do something that is always gonna make you money. Nurses, anyone that's a doctor, attorney, whatever. Economics, business, that type, you ain't gonna get shit. You gonna be doing side jobs. It is so difficult. And I feel bad for us millennials. This is what we're coming into. Teachers that only have $1 in their account until the next payday, this is fucking crazy. And this is why you guys need to get out and vote.
We are at a place of no return. And if you understand that, then you know what I'm trying to say. We have gotten to a place where a lot of people are just really tired. We understand how shit works now. We understand that we are sucking the of another country and they run us and we do not run our own country. And I think even if we get a different president in 2028, which I hope we do, it's still not going to be livable in the sense that, like, okay, cool, we have $2 gas again, great, but like people were still struggling before gas was up $4 and a bag of chips is fucking $7.99 or $7.49. Things were still not great. And who the fuck wants to just live where all you do is fucking work, bro? This shit doesn't make any fucking sense. You go to work, you go home, you go to work, you go home, you shit at home, you piss at home, you sleep, and then you go back to work, bro. It makes no sense. I'm not doing that for the rest of my life. I'm not working for 60, 70 years, bro. I'm not doing that shit. So I'm leaving. Yes, I'm leaving. And I know people are gonna like be like, oh, don't let the door hit you on the way out, bitch. Da da da. And I've gotten comments like that on my YouTube. Cool. I don't care, bro. I don't. I'm building my own house in another country already. It's halfway done. I'm 25. Like I'm crushing it. I'm doing it pretty much by myself. I I just want to eat healthier, y'all. I want to be able to go outside and spend the day outside. I don't have to worry about a mortgage and of course wherever I'm moving to, I don't really want to say it yet, but I want to be able to contribute to, the economy as well. I don't want to just go over there and just take. I want to contribute to the economy, and I will be working. But yeah, I'm really excited for this journey, and I hope that other Americans wake up and there is a way to do it. I'm just a CNA. I work a 9 to 5. I work 2 jobs. I'm working a bunch of hours right now. It is possible, y'all. I know it's harder when you have kids and, if you have a house, responsibilities, but it is possible. You can do it. Don't feel discouraged. There are better countries where there's sunlight and you can eat healthier and just better things for you and your body. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, bro. All this other shit doesn't matter. It's you and your body and how you feel and all of those things. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sorry, I kind of went on a rant.
I'm not trying to bring hate to this creator, so please don't go to that video in the comments and bombard them. But here's the thing. This kind of mentality is what keeps rich people rich and keeps poor people fighting each other. In the video, it was one of those, do you want to take the money or should I double it and give it to somebody else? The amount had gotten up to $160 and the girl took it. And when he asked, why did you take the money? She says, I'm broke. Like, I literally took a day off today because things were getting really stressful. Woo, woo, woo. And it absolutely should make sense to you why a broke person who is working for pennies needs a day to collect themselves in order to refuel and go back into this motherfucking rat race that everybody is in. And not to mention, if that girl made $10 an hour at her job and worked an 8-hour shift, she would have only made $80 that day. Taking a walk to clear her mind made her double that. Y'all got to get out of this mentality that you don't deserve money unless you're suffering for it. That shit is the vestiges of slavery, Hard work is laudable. Hard work is important. Hard work is absolutely what you should do to reach a goal. But you're not supposed to be out here slaving for somebody else to make money off of your back. And they mistreat you while you're doing it. That is the capitalistic mindset that is taking this country under quickly. And if we don't get out of that shit, baby, Rome is going to fall yet again. I also hope y'all realize how classist shit like this is. And not in the sense of, oh, I look down on you because I'm rich and you're poor, but in the sense of, oh, I have better work ethic than you, so you're lesser human than I am. Why can't your first instinct be, that person might be going through something, so I'm glad they got blessed with that day? Like, what is wrong with thinking that first? There is no incriminating information about this little girl to make you think that she is ungrateful for her job or that she doesn't work hard or that she doesn't deserve a fucking day off. So why jump there? Why jump there? Probably because you wish your ass had that $160 right now. Or you're upset about the amount of work your ass got to go through to get $160. Or $160 is nothing to you and you're being classist asshole. Either way, be better humans. Be better humans. Stop this. And yes, that girl deserved every motherfucking minute of her day off and every dollar of that $160. Good for her.
I am 41 years old, single, and don't have any children. I work a full-time job and make around $42,000 a year. After taxes, my monthly take-home pay is roughly enough to cover basic living expenses, but there is very little left over at the end of every month. Right now, I have around $28,000 in student loan debt, $3,000 in credit card debt, $10,000 in a retirement account, and only about $600 in an emergency savings. I don't own a home, and my rent is $1,100 a month. Between rent, utilities, groceries, healthcare, debt payments, and other basic expenses, it feels very difficult to make meaningful financial progress or save anything for the future. I do not have a driver's license or a car. I've tried learning to drive, but it just causes me too much anxiety, and even used cars are so expensive now that owning one feels out of reach. Because of that, my job options are mostly limited to remote work or places within a walking distance or along the bus line. Unfortunately, public transportation where I live is not very good. I have a BFA in painting from art school, but most of my work experience has been in retail and lower level office jobs. One of my biggest fears is getting older, becoming unable to work due to illness or physical limitations, and eventually not being able to afford rent or housing. I'm trying to figure out what practical steps I can take now to avoid financial instability later in life. I feel very stuck and unsure how to realistically improve my situation enough to eventually own a home or at least have stable housing and financial security as I get older. All right, guys, let's do a quick summary review of his income and his expenses. So he said he makes approximately $42,000 a year, which estimated monthly take home is around $2,700 to $2,900 after taxes. He said his rent is around $1,120. He said for debt, he has $31,000 in debt, which is $28,000 student loans and $3,000 on credit cards. He said for a savings, he has $10,000 in a retirement account and $600 for savings on emergency. He said he does not have any form of transportation because he does not have a car. He does not have a driver's license. So he depends on walking, buses, or remote work, or maybe Ubers, things like that. He said he's 41 years old, but at least he has no wife and kids. So he only has to take care of himself. There's no kids in the picture. So what do you guys think? What is the best advice for someone in this kind of position?
I got my paycheck yesterday, my full-time paycheck yesterday. I have $50 left. 50. 50. After paying for rent, my utilities, a home repair, my son's medication, my medication, $50 left. I work a part-time job as well. That's not even including groceries, which is why I have to utilize the pantry, the food pantry, which there is never any shame. I don't need you ever to feel shame. I am so thankful for the job I have. I love my job so much. But at this point, I need to find a third job. I work a part-time, a full-time, and I'm going to be looking for a third job now. Welcome to living in one of the most expensive states in the United States as a single mom of 3 children while trying to medicate my bipolar disorder, medicate my son's epilepsy. That's the reality. $50 for 2 weeks. Mhm. I'm so grateful for my job. I'm so grateful for everything and all the help that I've received. I don't even have a car. And there's no way in hell I could, even if was able to obtain one, there's no way in hell I could keep up with car insurance or registrations. $50 for 2 weeks with 3 children. Yeah. Feeling a little defeated tonight. But this too shall pass. This too shall pass. This too. This too shall pass.
Living in America is like hell on fucking earth. I work a full-time job, okay? And I make over the minimum wage in my state. I live in Nevada, and the minimum wage here is like 11 fucking dollars or some weird shit. I make over the amount, okay? And my monthly income is literally barely covering all of my bills. Now, I tried to go to the welfare office so I could at least get some Medicaid or at least get an EBT card so I can save on my monthly expenses. And guess what? I go and they tell me I make just over $200 to qualify. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like, essentially, I think every American should at least make 4 grand a month. At least. That is the bare fucking minimum, at least. That should be the minimum monthly salary, wage, whatever income for an average American. Now, I'm a single woman. Thank God I don't have kids. Thank God I don't have a spouse that I have to fucking pay for or anything like that. I don't really have a lot of bills that I need to pay for. I now have to pay for my own medical insurance because I don't have Medicaid anymore. And I'm almost 27, so I can't be on my parents' plan anymore, which I understand. I get it. And then everyone says, oh, get insurance through your job, whatever. Personally, I don't really like the fact that a job is you're locked in with your job to pay for insurance. Insurance should be fucking free. Healthcare should be fucking free. Okay. Don't want to get into that debate, but thinking about it, it's like I only have like less than $100 less of all of my monthly expenses. And like I said, I don't have that many expenses. I just have my utility bills. I have maybe 1 or 2 subscriptions for entertainment. I don't be going out that much. I don't be traveling. I don't be buying new clothes or anything like that. The only things that I spend my extra amounts of money on is groceries and gas. I work 40 hours a week, 80 hours per pay period. Okay. I work full fucking time. And the fact that on my days off, I have to find other ways to make money is disgusting. I've talked about it with my other coworkers who don't have that much expensive rent or even like still living with their parents or whatever. And they're saying they still are stressed out about money and having to find extra ways to make money, like DoorDash or whatever, doing on the side. Like, nobody should be fucking doing this. I think it's just so fucking disgusting. The fact that we're slaving away for 40 hours a fucking week, and on our days off, the days where we need to fucking chill out and decompress from work, we have to work more to survive. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. It's like, it's a disgusting fucking system. And I just hate the hustle culture. I hate people that are like, I hustle. Like, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up. Life is not about working our asses off into the fucking ground. Life is about experiencing things, doing things that make us happy, spending time with our friends and family. Like, I haven't seen my friends and family in months because you want to know why? I'm working all the time and I need to pay my fucking bills. And that's why everybody is stressed the fuck out and wanting to unalive themselves because we're constantly working ourselves to the ground and we're not able to socialize because we're working so much. And the only people we could socialize with are our fucking coworkers. And most of us hate our coworkers. America is a fucking scam. I fucking hate it. I'm praying for the day for our entire system just to fall apart completely, so we can start anew. Please.
Whether you agree or disagree, I want to hear your perspective. So leave a comment below because this conversation is not over. Not yet. See you soon. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and follow for more videos. Happy every day.